Hey y'all, welcome back to Knitting in Our Jeans. I'm Liz.
I'm Carolyn. I'm fogging my glasses.
And you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as TooLizzForYou, TOOLIZZFORYOU.
And I'm CPREDMOR on Ravelry and post as Knitting in Our Jeans on Instagram. Yes.
Yeah.
I think I posted something.
I don't recall.
I don't remember. You know, with Thanksgiving, it's chaos. We've been down to see family. It was great. We had a great time. Hope you all had a lovely Thanksgiving. Made it back in record time because we came back a day early.
Than usual.
And we're here. Yes.
Yes.
So
what have you been working on this week? Did you finish anything?
I did not finish anything. Did you finish anything?
I finished something.
Whoa.
I finished
That's right.
the baby sweater.
Yay.
So I will throw it in the washer and dryer tomorrow, and I will get it out to the recipient this week.
Woo.
Yeah, I know.
Very nice.
What a concept.
That is a concept. I think I'm going to take some little tiny baby scissors
Little
with
baby
me.
scissors?
Yes. I have
Okay.
someplace that are exceedingly tiny. Or maybe I'll put them in the other suitcase. That's an idea. These are sharp. So I'm going to, or I could take these. I wonder if they take those away.
I mean, I travel with my little ones that are bigger than those all the time.
Maybe I'll try these. I won't get upset if they take those.
Okay.
Baby scissors. I have others, the yellow ones that are someplace that are the blade about that big. So I'm going to take these.
Okay.
And then I have to find my whatnot thing and put that in the big suitcase, and then I don't have to worry about that. So no, I didn't finish anything.
Did you work on anything this
I
week?
worked on a bunch of things.
Okay.
So, yes. I worked on my Shawlography.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Hold on. I'm lost. I'm lost in the shawl. Here we go. So I have done, well, first off,
Yes.
we packed this in the back of the car. And
we did not.
No. He's next.
Mm-hmm.
So I had wooden needles in here. When I got it out, down in Alexandria, one needle was broken, écrasé. So that was Tuesday night. Wednesday, we knew we were going over to Fiber Space, and I got new needles.
Metal ones, so you can't slam it in the door and break them.
Yes.
Good.
So I have done, watch your face,
Mm-hmm.
I have done roughly half of the border
Nice.
on my Shawlography. So I am packing it to go with me.
Nice.
Yes, I'm very pleased. I mean, I have been sitting down and trying to work on it almost every place I could. So that is good. And now, why don't you talk about something you did?
So I cast on the Gather hat from Tin Can Knits. You can see there's a little smocking detail. Because it's a variegated yarn, the smocking detail doesn't show up as much, but I still think it looks cute. It breaks up the pooling a little. It breaks up the pooling / pools it a little bit more. I don't know. I like it. I'm glad I did it. I've got, I think, 3 more rows, and then I'll start the decreases for the crown, because it's for a toddler. I think that's big enough for a toddler. Hopefully start decreasing.
I think so.
I hadn't hit the length amount when I had gotten to the 3 repeats, so I did an extra repeat of the pattern.
Okay.
Just because, I don't know, maybe they'll get a little bit more wear out of it. So I'm going to make this one, and then I'm going to make, bless you,
Take care.
the hats for their younger sibling, and then those will be done.
Very good.
Look at me, I know.
Whoa.
I'm thinking this might be done tonight, because we still have Great British Bake Off to finish.
What time is it?
It's 10:30.
All right, we got to get to bed by 11:30.
Oh, darn it. We might not make it then.
We may not make it. Because we're getting up at 4:30 to be there at 5. You're coming back here.
I'm coming, well, eventually, yeah. So that is what I've been working on. I've been working on this hat all day, and I think I've gotten pretty darn far for it being just cast on today.
I think you did a good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
So what have you been working on?
So I started taking my class in grading patterns. So making them different sizes from Tian. Begins with
Cotton.
I want to say Constantinople, but that's not right.
Hold on. Let me pull it up. It is Tian Connaughton. Where can I find?
I don't know where she's looking. Anyway, her first name is Tian, Tian. And I found her on Instagram, and she's a designer, and now she has a class in grading. And, of course, I started this the week of Thanksgiving. So I decided I was going to design a baby dress for my grandniece. And I went to Fiberspace and got Tian Connaughton.
Connaughton. Okay.
Connaughton. Connaughton is the one who I'm taking a class by. And so I went and bought Babette yarn at Fiberspace. And I got this color and this color to make a very pretty baby's dress. And now what I'm trying to do, using a book that I bought there, 750 Knitting Stitches, so it's a stitch dictionary, is to find a stitch that I want to make into the bodice or the yoke of this dress. So I tried this texture stitch, which I like, but it doesn't do well with this yarn because it's too...
The semi-solid?
Yeah, it's too variegated in color, so it takes your eye away from the stitch repeat itself. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to be doing a long swatch, which is what I have to do for class. So I'm going to make the swatch probably about 5 or 6 inches, and then I'm going to go into a different stitch that I have just taken a photocopy of, so I can put it in my bag, in my suitcase of small and large diamonds. So that, the book isn't going with me, but the page is going with me, and I will be on the plane working on doing my swatch. This will go with me. It really shouldn't go with me, but it's going with me.
Okay.
Just in case I do get the swatch done, and I finish the border on the shawl. The shawl needs to get done. The other thing I bought was 5 skeins of Neighborhood Fiber Company Studio Sock. I'll tell you in just a minute. Mandalman, which I believe is a suburb of Washington, D.C.
It should be a Baltimore neighborhood.
It could be.
All of their colorway names are Baltimore neighborhoods.
Rock Creek is not.
Yes, it is.
Rock Creek is down around D.C., sweetie.
But it's technically on the Baltimore side, Mom.
Whatever. Rock
Just
Creek
letting
Park
you know
is,
what their colorway names are based on.
I understand that, but Rock Creek,
yes, Mom,
is down by the zoo.
Just saying.
I'm just saying. I know where Rock Creek is.
Great.
Yes. Chaogu. They're Chaogu needles. Anyway, so I had 5 skeins of the Studio Sock because my sweater, that is a store-bought sweater that's this color, is giving up the ghost. So I bought these to make a sweater to replace that. And I want to make a sweater that's a little bit more, I wouldn't say blousey, but more A-line than the sweater that I've got. Which is why I bought 5 skeins rather than 4.
Okay.
So this would allow me to do Serenity, or something along those lines with the deep collar. So there are a couple design features that I was very much interested in, and I may design something from stitches in the design book. I've got a couple ideas about cables and changing needle sizes.
Okay.
to get the more of an A-line as you go down. So from the top down, and do it that way. So I got that, and this is what I've been, so I cast this on. It's a multiple, it's 61 stitches.
Okay.
For the big and little diamonds. The original pattern was 20 stitches plus 10. So multiple of 20 plus 10. So I cast on, I had 50 and then I increased. Because what I did was I put 5 edge stitches on either side. So I had 60. So that I had 5 stitches on either side of the pattern. So I'm working on that, and that is something I'm going to work on, I believe, on the plane, because that's something that will be...
One ball.
One ball, very potato chippy, easy to deal with, and I should be able to handle it. It's a nonstop flight.
Okay.
So that'll be good. And then the Shawlography will be...
for every other time.
Well, it'll be in another carry-on bag. It's not going in the locked suitcase, because I'm not losing it now.
Yeah.
Not now. So, there's that. I did not work on my, what do I call it, asparagus. It's not that. Artichoke. Artichoke French. The artichoke French is coming with me. I've got hair someplace. The artichoke French is coming with me. In case I'm getting frustrated with the baby's dress.
Okay.
I'm thinking that I could work on the shawl on the plane. I'm going to have them at my fingertips, both of them. So when I get tired of one, I can work on the other. So that's what that's going to be. What else do you want to talk about?
Did you get anything else at Fiberspace?
No.
Okay.
What did you get at Fiberspace?
I got... Well, of course, I bought yarn for my Shawlography. As we've discussed, I'm going to modify the colors. And I don't have the shawl with me here at the house.
I do love that color.
This is Station North by Neighborhood, and this is Volcanic Eruption by Babs. So
I like it.
Yeah, I think they'll be a good addition. We'll see how they play in the shawl.
Yes.
We also got
bags.
The new Fiberspace holiday bags, which are super cute. So that was exciting.
Because we are Space Commanders.
Yes, we are Space Commanders. But I had a funny moment with this yarn that I'm using for the hat. I ended up hand winding it because I forgot to wind it before we left. And Dad actually helped me wind it.
Yes.
He's very good at helping.
He does. He likes to wind yarn.
He does. It's very cute, especially when he tries to help and then he makes yarn barf and then he fixes it himself.
Yes, he does.
But it's always just very funny when he goes, "I made it worse." Oh no.
Yes, you did.
But yeah, so that was Fiberspace for me.
But they joined together with some of their neighbor small business companies, and one of them is Stitch, which is a sewing. Yeah. It's a fabric store with patterns and threads.
Stitch Sew Shop. They also, if you're in the Alexandria area, they also have classes.
Yes, they do. And in fact, while we were there was a woman who was having a class. Yes. So
what did you get at Stitch?
I got this. I got a remnant, which was 50% off. It's some kind of stretch cotton, I believe. That's what it feels like. And I think it's going to make a really nice walking dress. What I'm going to do is the walking dress that I've got that I like the best, I'm going to use some Swedish paper and I'm going to make a copy of for a pattern, and then I'm going to lay it on here and I'm going to make another walking dress, because the dress I've got, you just pop it over my head and I go out and I walk, and rather than try to find or replicate the pattern from a pattern that we can buy now,
might as well just take it off of what you got.
Use what I've got that works. So that's what this fabric is all about. Very pleased. Couldn't believe we managed to get it. That was half price. And then a sale. Because, again, Space Commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was
Which means essentially we got the Black Friday sale during the week. Yes. So we did not have to be there on Friday.
Today.
Which was nice because we had a lot to do today.
Yes.
Other than going to the shops. Though if they hadn't had it as an option, we probably would have been there. Let's be real.
Well, it would have been tough because we drove home today.
Right, but they were open early today, so we could have gone.
Yeah, but that's why it would have been tough, because I'm the one that does all the driving, and to be up by 5, to be online by 6, or to be up by 4 to be online. We wouldn't have
been online that early, Mom. They weren't, they're never, But I got some stuff at Stitch.
Yes, she did.
So I got some bamboo and cotton jersey in this beautiful eggplanty color. So this will be a dress.
This would be nice.
I got a stretch corduroy remnant that is this beautiful floral. That is going to be a skirt. So I got 3 yards of the purple. This I think is, there should be a tag in here. This is 1 1/4 yards, so I should be able to make a skirt out of that.
I would think so.
And then, but wait, there's more.
There certainly is.
I think I have almost 4 yards of this because she got to 3 and there was only a little bit left on the bolt. So I pulled a Carolyn Predmore and I bought the rest of the bolt.
Of course.
So it's this beautiful like heathered gray that is super wearable.
Yes.
But it's also I believe a bamboo cotton blend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then last but not least, I got this beautiful organic cotton waffle print. I don't know, waffle stitch.
Yes.
There, you can see it a little bit better there. And I got the coordinating ribbed organic cotton with nylon for some cuffs and maybe a
collar.
And a collar. So yeah, I'm thinking that for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy a commercial knit dress that I have.
Good idea.
And I might make it like an inch or 2 bigger, because we can always take it in.
We can always take it in.
And if I take the pattern off of it and I add about an inch or 2 onto it, then we can see how it lays in this fabric versus
the fabric you've got.
Yeah, because it's a pretty hefty knit that I have it in. Like it's an actual, like you see knit stitches. So it's like it's a DK that was made into a fabric that someone cut and and sewed up.
Yes.
So I think it'll just lay a bit differently, but I think it might be cool because that one, it has a bit more body, but this one I think could be cool if I have enough of the rib to put a band at the bottom.
That would be interesting.
So we'll see. I think I have an idea of what patterns I'm going to use for the others.
Mm-hmm.
I might also take another dress that I own and make that into a pattern for one.
So we've got all kinds of ideas.
And we will see. But yeah, I'm really loving being able to make my own stuff and to be able to make knit or stretch, fabric stuff is really nice.
It is, because it's comfortable and it's really wearable.
It is. And I think that it'll be really nice to layer with some, hand knits. So that's what I'm excited about. And that's what I got from Stitch, which is a lot.
Yes. So I'm wearing
your Knitrino Cosmos sweater.
Mm-hmm. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the shoulders.
With the pointies.
I've got little pointies here on my shoulders.
I think it could be the tension between this and the color work.
I think so too. So I'm going to see if I can steam it out.
Okay.
Because it looks like I've got pointy shoulders.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say because it's because of the tension differential. I can feel it.
Yeah.
It's because of the tension differential.
So.
But it happens.
It happens. Although the yoke is not overly tight. So it's
just comparative to your cast on because that's in a single color.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I have to say I'm not overly thrilled with this particular pattern. I think
it's also because you didn't get to see the overall look of it.
And so didn't choose yarns that really play quite as well together.
Yeah.
Be that as it may.
Because if you had known, you might have done the silver as the background color instead of the hot pink, and the hot pink you would have done as the, like, detail color.
I certainly would have.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. That is absolutely true. So, I'm wearing it. It was nice to wear today because we were at a friend's house whose house is normally pretty chilly.
Yes.
So that was perfect. But now that we're home, I'm ready to take it off because this house is a little bit warmer than that. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else new. We had a really lovely time. We walked around Alexandria. It's a very walkable town. We stay at the Residence Inn on Duke Street, just so that we can walk around town. And it was a really pretty day on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And we saw family.
We did.
We spent a good amount of time around the fire pit at our family's place. We saw their cats. We saw the dog. It was great. We
spent the afternoon at Mom's.
It was great.
We really had a wonderful time. Christmas is going to be down outside of Richmond, so we're getting ready to go see the River House. I will be away for the next week. Richard and I are going to Arizona, Sedona to...
Oh, we will see what we do about recording.
Well, yeah, we obviously won't be recording on Sunday because, well, I don't think so.
You fly in. You get it in early enough that we
do.
Could.
We have to see. Honestly,
see.
We have to see. But other than that, I think we're ready to weave in some ends. If you notice, I have a lot of ends to weave in on my Shawlography because I forgot, I couldn't find the needle that I thought I had thrown in my knitting bag, which is why I'm going to find my sewing whatnot bag so that I can find it when I'm in Sedona.
Good plan.
Good plan. All right, so I hope you had a really nice holiday, and we'll see you in about a week.
Yep.
Bye,
Bye y'all.